We love dogs. We had plans someday to have tons of dogs.
Kristen and Dave Glasser had big dreams. The dog lovers were building a life together with their 2 young kids. Milo was the newest member of the family. But in May of 2016, that dream was shattered when Phoenix police officer Dave Glasser was killed in the line of duty.
Obviously, after Dave passed, it was hard. And 2 very large young dogs was a lot to take care of. And I tried and tried and tried, but we moved to be closer to my family, which came with a much smaller backyard than he was used to. And it just got to the point where it was more than I could take care of by myself.
Kristen made the difficult decision to rehome Milo. She was put in touch with Mila Maravich, the communications supervisor at the Phoenix Police Communications Bureau. Mila fell in love with Milo, and with names so similar, it seemed like it was meant to be. She took Milo into her home, and not long after, decided to bring him into the office.
Milo became our support canine in March, and that was kind of right at the beginning of things kind of turning to the hectic 2020 that we're in right now. It was perfect timing, and right now it means the world to all of us to have him here.
Milo was sponsored and trained through the Fetch Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And once Milo had his Canine Good Citizen certification, he started work at the Phoenix Police Department. Milo roams the Communications Bureau during the work week, giving and getting love, something he comes by quite naturally.
It was just an amazing series of events that led him to be able to come back to the police family and do what he's doing here in communications by showing love that Dave Glasser was so good at to begin with.
Today is a particularly special day for the Glasser family and for Milo. Kristen and her 2 children are reuniting with Milo after nearly 2 years apart. Though one member of this little family reunion is so clearly missing, Kristen says there is comfort in seeing this story come full circle.
You always want to find a reason for things. And just him kind of finding his purpose through all of this, I feel like this is where he was kind of destined to be and what he was destined to do. And we were just a little story along that way, but because of how it all played out, he's found where he's supposed to be. And bigger picture for me, that just gives me hope that through all this, there is a bigger story being written, and giving him up was one of the hardest things I did. So to see that come into a positive thing it gives me hope that there's a more positive to come.